My name's PJ, and I'm from Muskoka Woods TV. So do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
I don't mind at all.
What were the differences for you between filming Camp Rock and Camp Rock 2, The Final Jam?
Well, the differences were the first movie, I was very nervous. It was my first movie, and I didn't know a lot of people, so when I came into it, I didn't know what to expect. But the second time around, I had more friends, and I was more used to being on camera, and I just had more fun with it.
That's good. While filming Camp Rock 2, did you create any special friendships with any actors that you didn't know before?
Yes, I did. There were two new actors to the movie, Chloe Bridges and M. Dot, who is Matthew Finley. He goes by M. Dot. And also a lot of the dancers I became close with. So I made friends on Camp Rock 2 more than I expected.
In Camp Rock 2, do you have a specific scene that you loved filming the most?
In Camp Rock 2, I loved filming a lot of the dance sequences. We had a lot of fun doing those, and we were working really, really hard, but I really loved dancing, so I didn't mind dancing as hard as I possibly could.
That's cool. Did you have any creative influence over the songs or dances that you performed?
I did have a little bit of creative influences when it came to singing the songs, and also kind of saying, oh, I don't really like that dance move, can we change it? But for the most part, it was already set in stone, and I didn't want to mess with it because it was created by somebody else, and I didn't want to, critique them or anything like that. So, but when it came to singing the songs, I kind of did my own things with them.
Can you relate to your character Mitchie in any way?
I can. Mitchie is very... she's very driven, and she loves music, and it makes her who she is, and she's very confident and very strong, and I feel like that's kind of what I am and what I aspire to be. So we're both kind of leaders in a sense that we want to take control, and we're very driven.
What was it like for you growing up as a child actor and always having cameras in your face?
Well, I started at a fairly older age. When I was 15 is when all the cameras started coming in. I was younger when I did Barney and commercials and stuff, but I still lived a pretty normal childhood. And I lived a pretty normal childhood, and it wasn't too out of the normal. And I've kind of had to start dealing with it now, but it's been okay.
It seems like you're living the dream, but we also know it's a lot of hard work. Could you break down a day in the life of Demi Lovato?
We could. Well, today, I went to bed around 2, and I woke up around 7, and I went and got my hair and makeup done, and then I went to go get my nails done because I have to do that in the very little free time that I have. And then I came back here to do press. I'll be doing press for a while. And then I go to the venue, and then we sound check, and then I do a meet and greet, and then I get ready for the show. I perform the show. I come off stage and get ready for the second performance, and then I do the second performance, and then I'm done.
You sing, you dance, you act. It seems like you do it all. Do you have a preference between the three?
I love dancing and acting, but I think that my preference is singing.
That's cool. With such a crazy touring schedule, how do you keep your voice healthy?
Well, as you can probably hear it right now, it's a little raspy. I just make sure that I stay up on my allergy medicine, because that's something that with traveling and things like that, it really affects my voice. And also just try and get as much sleep as you possibly can, because sometimes when you don't get enough sleep, you don't rest your vocal cords like they needed to be rested. So it's held up pretty well this tour. I've been really excited. It kind of took a while to get used to in the first part of tour, but now I'm just tired.
The vision at Muskoka Woods is to inspire youth to shape their world. We think that there's no one on this planet right now that has more influence over the young generation than you do. Is there a message you could give to your dedicated fans to help shape their world?
That's incredible. Thank you guys so much. If I could give them one message, it's to just, of course, follow your dreams and everything, but also not only love yourself, but love your neighbor, and just keep being awesome. Yes, I haven't really thought about that before. One of my platforms that I want to stand up for is to tell the young girls out there that they're beautiful and that they should always feel confident. And so I guess to all the girls out there, you're beautiful.
That's really nice. Thank you very much for coming out, and have a really good day.
Thank you.